Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Hullet. And Hullet! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And this is Cruyff. Rice. Priol spots it and intercepts. Rice. Cruyff. Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Pele. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Botafogo presented with a golden opportunity here. Ball on the spot. Can he? Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Rice shoots! Off the post! Cleared without complication. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Botafogo come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Substituição em andamento.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Bellingham gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bergomi. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Cruyff. Zanetti. Showing great feet there. Now there's a fine ball. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Dida claims comfortably.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Alexander Pato has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he plays one through. Pele! again! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He can run onto that. Picks out brilliant. Big chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So, a breakthrough already. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, important interception. Now it's Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. Great vision. Looking for the run. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Pele. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on, and he shoots! He scores! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Nicely shaped ball. Chance! Goal! Botafogo! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's a searching pass. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Stoichkov. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Neymar hurtling down that right flank. Looking for options for movement. Stoichkov delivers. And it's claimed by the keeper. Tries to play it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Pele. And he cuts out the supply. Aims beyond the defence. Odo. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Can he get on the end of this? That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Played out to the left flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Pele, and he's worked it through. He has a look up. He's come in hard. Botafogo with the corner, there first. Pirlo plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Botafogo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zanetti gathers from the goal kick, and it's Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, well timed. He's trying to hit the front line here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Stoichkov, and this is Pele. Whatever he had. And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Botafogo head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. This looks promising.
There they go, hunting again.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Knocks it into space. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Cruyff. Looking for a runner. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Pirlo. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Stoichkov. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Stoichkov. He has found the way through. Real chance!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Roberto Carlos. Pirlo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Decent chance! That's another chance! It's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rashford deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Roberto Carlos. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Botafogo clearly...
Rashford! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
"75 minutes played. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the pass is intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Big header! It's hit the crossbar. Should have equalised.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Caceres is there, and he can pick it up. Bellingham, and this is Pele. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Cruyff. He's got away. Tries to... and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's caused a worry or two. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Tries to pass it through. And he plays one through. Calm, breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. No, he's just misjudged that one. And there goes the final whistle. Botafogo can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Pele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, atenção! O fumo só é permitido nas áreas indicadas no estádio.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players.
It's Roberto Carlos! And it's come back out to him. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through. Foot in. And it's Endo. And here's Yamal. Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hoisted in.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's searching through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Stoichkov. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. He's through here. Great ball, and Cruyff! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Cannavaro. And he's forced to go back. Endo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Always onto this. Cruyff is on it. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition...
Goes for a shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass.
It's Stoichkov! Just a whisker away.
Botafogo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Pele. And this is Stoichkov. Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. Some good work on the right flank here. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's managed to get free. He rises! This time, surely! Endo. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out to the right. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, what a ball! And the shot! And yes, it's there!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
A header! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That is good alertness. Neymar. Now it's Stoichkov. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Pele. Pele. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Yamal. And there's the end of the first half.
Atenção, proprietário do carro azul estacionado em frente ao portão do estádio. Favor retirar o veículo. Ele está prestes a ser guinchado.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass isn't the best. Cruyff. And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts.
They've got to make this nice and quick. There they go, hunting again.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 14. Substituição em andamento.
Lacking in accuracy.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Zanetti.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Zanetti receives it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. And this is Cruyff. Big chance! They've scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cruyff demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Neymar. Now it's Olise. He's through here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the...
Decent chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now it's Yamal. Costa Curta. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Elise, and it's Neymar. Cruyff, Pelé, he's got two. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Botafogo are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Davids, Manchester United finding their passes, looking to play him in. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Oh, Red, nice interception. Zanetti. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, no joy this time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that is a routine catch.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Now it's Pelé. And that pass just didn't quite work. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Costa Curta. Now it's Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Costa Curta. Now it's Yamal. Messi. Opportunity for Beckenbauer.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cannavaro. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Looking for options for move. He's having a shot! Yamal can get it clear. 4 added minutes on the board. Bruno Fernandes floated through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And we're done. Botafogo, perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Botafogo never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They looked slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. A very poor show.